Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the Black American Male. All right, so if you're new to my channel, I want you to take time now to like and subscribe. Most definitely share this with another band. All right, and if you don't want to miss any of the uploads or any videos that I make sure you hit that bell notification. All right, so that way every time I make a video and upload one, you won't miss it. And share the content. All right. So I got another good one here for you today. We in number 26 in our wisdom series. All right, and we've been coming out of the NLT. That's the New Living Translation. All right, and we're coming out of the Book of Proverbs. I get one or two verses from there, on every episode. All right, so chapter 26 out of the Book of Proverbs, and we got two for you today. All right, and those two verses out of the Book of Proverbs is verse 4 and verse 5. All right, and it reads, "Don't answer a foolish argument of fools, or you will become as foolish as they are." Now verse 5, it says, "Be sure to answer the foolish argument of a fool, or they will become wise in their own estimation." Now, the reason why I chose those two, most definitely because you hear a lot of people say, I'm going to read it again, but it sounded like it contradicted itself. All right. And in a way, somebody will take that as it contradicted itself. It says, answer a fool, in his argument. And it says, don't answer a fool. So it puts it in the onus of the individual. All right. So it would be situational. A lot of us would know when somebody is trying to pull your chain. All right. They just want to rile you up. In them instances, you need to not answer that person. All right. When it comes to a matter of, let's just see, a moral situation or life or death, and a fool is arguing about something, you most definitely need to answer that fool. Okay. You need to answer him. There are many instances where you will hear, somebody spotting off saying something, and, let's just say you get off work at 6 o'clock every day, and this individual who you live with, let's say a roommate or something, and they know this, right? So you get home, you're tired. It's about 7:30, so it's an hour and 30 minutes after you get off. You handle some business or whatever after you get off work, but it still take you some time to get home. And when you get to y'all apartment that y'all renting together, your roommate decides, you know what? I'm very irritated on how you keeping things around here. So, I just feel like right now this is what they got in their head. I'm going to bring up whatever so we can just start an argument, So here's the deal. You get to the house and then they start an argument. You would say, how would they start one? Well, it really wouldn't matter. But let's just say, it was your turn to, wash the dishes and take out the trash and do all the other little stuff. But, they was to the house. And you was handling some business like buying some groceries for both of y'all. It wasn't even, it's a thing that y'all kind of do together. So you get to the house and it's like, well, you didn't take the trash and these things out of what time you get off work. This, that, and the third. I thought you would, and they could see the bags in your hand. Okay. So in that moment, what would you do? They know what time you get off work. They see that you bought groceries in the house. Yet they want to talk to you about taking out the trash, washing the dishes when they are there at the time. So should that be something you answer? No. You shouldn't, because the answer to all of those things that they will want to throw at you is something they already have the answer to. So you don't even answer that. You quietly keep doing what you're doing. And if those things are true that they have pointed out at you, you just go handle them politely and then you go about your business, But that is an example of what you shouldn't answer. This person knew what time, all of this and that, and then y'all have an agreement on something. And they just chose a time to want to argue. Now, here is an example of when you should answer a fool. Now, let's just say, you get around, let's use another example, of a roommate. Y'all living together in an apartment or whatever, and they begin to talk about religion or something like that, and they say, well, isn't it said, in the Bible that, money is the root of all evil, and there's a woman God, and Jesus had kids with and the Dan Brown series, they make a mockery of all of these things here, or that Jesus had kid with Mary Magdalene. Listen here, you need to answer that foolish individual, all right, and you need to refute all of those. Okay, just to answer them questions that I just put out there. There is most definitely no relation that Jesus had with Mary Magdalene. Okay, and on top of all of these things here, it says the love of money is the root of all evil, not money. So there are things that you need to correct and answer a fool back when they say certain things. But it is up to you. So now before I leave y'all, I'm going to read this again, and then you decide what arguments that happen in your day that you need to either answer that fool or don't answer. Okay? So out of the book of Proverbs chapter 26, I'm going to read it again, and then I'm going to let y'all tell me what you think. Leave some comments or something. All right? So verse 4, it reads, don't answer the foolish arguments of a fool, or you become as foolish as they are. Verse 5, be sure to answer the foolish arguments of a fool, or they will become wise in their own estimation. So, once again, it sounds like it contradicts each other, but we all have done this. There's certain things you don't answer to because, this person is just picking. They want to start a certain argument or situation. And there are certain times where this person may be so foolish that they don't know, and you need to set them straight and correct them. So it doesn't contradict itself. We do this all the time. But that's all I have for you today. Please let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and share. And most definitely,